Tony Rodriguez. Thank you. I just, Odyssey is acting crazy today.
I haven't heard that before.
So hopefully it will work now. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 001529 State versus Tony Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Brandon Pareda for the state.
Scott McCrump for Mr. Rodriguez.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Tony Rodriguez who was placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 001529 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4,200 grams on June 26, 2025 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Judge will be proceeding on violation condition number 4, specifically that in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Tony Rodriguez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as director for the months of October and November 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And judge will also be proceeding on a violation of condition number 6, specifically that on or about the 12th day of September 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Tony Rodriguez, did then and there fail to consent to a search of his person, residence, or vehicle in violation of condition number 6.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And we'll waive the remaining violations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 4 and 6, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 4 and 6? You still wish to proceed with that?
Yes.
All right, the court will find violations 4 and 6 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the
No, we're not.
we're not agreeing.
We're at percent.
Okay, Judge, we do not have agreement. The state has this recommendation.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that you revoke the defendant, sentence him to 6 years TDC.
All right, in defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're asking if the court would consider going along with probation's recommendation of SADF to stay in custody until he goes to SADF treatment and ISF to follow. The way the report is written was a little confusing. I misunderstood what it said about him absconding, and I think Mr. Prater did as well. We thought it meant that he went to ISF and absconded from there, or just never showed up to ISF. In reality, what happened is he stopped reporting after he took the TAP evaluation. He never knew he was ordered to ISF. Doesn't excuse that he went AWOL, but he didn't run from ISF. He's never had a long-term inpatient treatment. He said the longest he's had, I think, was a 40-day stay or something like that at Lifetime. He knows he has a problem. He wants to address the problem. He's very motivated for treatment. He's sorry that he's in front of you again, but because he's never had that kind of treatment before, I'm hopeful that you'll consider that.
All right, he's been missing for like 8 months.
I don't know how long.
I mean, since the violations that he pled true was that he failed to report October and November 2025. So why is he not reporting?
He started using again, Judge, and I guess he could address that better than I could.
All right, does he want to address it?
Sure.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Tony Rodriguez,
All right, anything you wish to say?
just that, I understand I stopped reporting, I been at the address I was given, I know that's not enough, but that's where I was picked up at, because been picked up any time at that address, and I know I need any help,
Well, no. Why didn't you report? That's what it seems to me what you're telling me is you're pushing, you're not reporting off of somebody else, like I've been at the address, but you knew you had to report, right?
And I had to report.
So why did you not report for these many months?
I wasn't ready to come to, I have home issues. I'm not putting it on nobody. This is mine. I get that, but I had issues at home and I wasn't ready to figure this out with the family help that I have now. Everything at home is taken care of. And I couldn't worry about myself right now, you know what I'm saying? And
Did you start using it again?
I was using, and
And what is up with this, not allowing them to search your person or your residence? Because obviously,
they.
if you're pleading true to not allowing them to search your person or your residence, that means, and I'm making an assumption here, and if my assumption is incorrect, let me know. That seems to suggest that they came to your house wanting to search and you told them no.
They searched and they found smoking devices and I was using, so I would have had a little bit more of substances. Your assumptions are correct.
All right, just one moment. Is anybody's Odyssey not working properly? Uh, Thank you. I just wanted to know if it was me, because technology and myself are not very well. All right, so continue.
No, I mean, it was just. I stopped the search after they found the smoking device and pipes there and as they continued searching, they would have found a little bit more drugs, you know what I'm saying, that I was using and I stopped the search, I guess, at that point.
All right, does anyone have the trial court summary?
Have the court summary, Judge.
Any objections to the court reviewing that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Let me see, they're telling me to try Odyssey now.
Working out, Judge.
All right, I've had two people say it's working now. We're gonna see. Sorry. Slowly, let me see if it will let me in. And see, I kept telling everyone, what happens if Odyssey fails? And they're like, oh, it'll never fail. Okay.
There we go.
All right. Did you ever enter lifetime?
Before I got sentenced, yes, ma'am, you requested, after the day I got sentenced, that I go back into lifetime. Probation said that there was no more funds for that.
Mhm.
And that's why I was trying to get into, I guess, any kind of program at the time.
All right, I'm gonna give you a choice. These are your only two choices. Don't ask for a third. One, I'll revoke you and I'll sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Your other option is I will continue you, but you're going to safety. Those are your only two options. Which do you prefer?
Safety is the 9-month treatment, and you might have to wait a few months before you get the back.
Can I get the 4?
All right, see? Sometimes people won't help,
The
sometimes.
deal
people won't.
maker, Judge.
No, I mean, I'm just, you know. All right, the court will grant the motion. I'm sorry, are you waiving your right to appeal? All right, the court will grant the motion, revoke, and I'm sorry, state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. The court will request the therapeutic community. It doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but it could potentially help you with any substance abuse issues you may have. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, man.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Honor.
All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, Judge, page 2, fourth one down. For Joel Lee-Hon.
Jewel Lee Hon,
Yes, Your Honor, that's gonna be a reset.
where's your client?
Lee-Hon, you want him up here?
Yes.
Lee-Hon. I confer with the state, confer with my client. We need some extra time for litigation to do the plea.
All right. So do you have all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, stay. So today was supposed to be the plea deadline date.
Correct. And
Yes.
he's done some classes up front, but he needs to do one more in order to get the mitigation plea that we want. So we're just asking for a little extra time.
And how much time are you requesting?
30 days at the max.
All right, Norma,
Yes.
recall this in 30 days, and that will be your final plea deadline date.
Yes, ma'am.
June 4th.
June 4th, that's perfect.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you. See you then.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. Who's next?
Page 8, first one, Grant Barron.
You need to sign?
Grant Barron,
If she like be in the middle of it,
for deputy safe attorneys on this side, client in the middle.
fine in the middle, all right. I should know these things, but
Oh,
I
no
ask
problem.
every time.
All right, where are we on discovery?
New items just came to the state's attention from defense that he's wanting, so I need to reach out to the victim to see if these still exist, and if they do, I will provide them to defense. They are new medical records that she may have gotten some imaging work done prior to the medical records that I have already disclosed to defense. Additionally, there may be home surveillance footage that if it still exists, I need to get that and produce it to defense.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, 45D reset, final discovery. All right, June 18th, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Thank you.
Yeah, check my calendar, Judge, just in case that's
Oh, you can have a seat.
I think that's fine.
All right. Who's next?
Page 3, second and third one down, Laura Alanis.
Lauren Alanis. Hello, good morning. All right, state, were you able to tender an offer?
Yes, Judge. You're gonna have to fight for.
We've been conferring. We're gonna submit an application for PTV today, Judge. We haven't done that yet.
All right, I need a PTD date, please.
Yes, and I can do the.
All right, and counsel, that needs to be filed today.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I think the.
All right, who's next?
Page 4, first one down, Ubaldo Navarro. Year one's in.
I'm present.
Page 4.
Mr. Navarro? Sorry, wrong person. All right, who's next?
Joseph Palmer, page 4 down.
Present, Your Honor.
Uh,
Morning, Judge.
How's it going?
Good, good to see you. Judge, we have a couple of things. With
Yes.
Mr. Palmer, I think it's our second setting. We were gonna ask for a trial setting.
Okay,
Haven't filed a written motion yet for a speedy trial. We're gonna ask for a speedy trial. And, I've already inquired with, doing a PR interview for him.
all right, so is this criminal trial division or?
Yeah.
All right, when will you all be ready for trial and are you all going on a specific case or no?
Mrs. Palmer,
Yes,
I think we'd probably be going on the aggravated assault first, Judge.
he has two.
Oh, stand by.
Yeah, just let, the defense know.
Okay, of course, Judge.
And when will y'all be ready for trial?
3 weeks?
All right, Norma, I need a trial date in 3 weeks. All right, May 25th will be your jury trial date.
May 25th is kind of like Memorial Day.
Yeah, I don't know why Norma keep giving me that date, but I just let her give it to me. And I figure at some point somebody will figure it out. All right, May 26th.
All right, Judge, thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you. And you'll be brought over dressed for trial.
So go down the.
Hi, you're here, Mr. Tucker. Mr. Pelt,
Yes, Your Honor.
he's, hello. Good morning. How are you doing?
better.
I'm sorry, Odyssey is running so slow. I'm waiting for it to upload your case. All right,
Okay.
so we're here today for sentencing.
Correct, Judge.
All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 7545 State versus Alejandro Almazan. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Prada for the state.
Ted Wood representing Ms. Almazan.
All right, and are you Miss Almazan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you had entered a plea of true to violation of condition number 1. And number 15 was waived without objection. And we're here today for sentencing. Okay. All right, anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Ms. Almazan's grandfather's here. I'd like to bring him up to offer testimony. May I bring
Yes.
him up?
All right, they're gonna have you step back over here, okay?
Yes, Amazon,
Yes, ma'am.
with your back to the counter.
Hello, hello. Would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Richard Gooden.
All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Richard, how exactly are you related to Alex?
I'm her grandfather.
And how long have you known her?
Her
Her
whole
entire
life.
life,
I
okay.
was there the day she was born, so.
Okay.
yeah.
What is the nature of y'all's contact now at this time? Does she live with y'all?
Yes,
Okay. And does she have any children?
yes.
How many? And where do those children live?
With us right now.
Okay. Are you and your wife taking care of the children?
Yes,
Okay. Has this situation with Alex put a strain on y'all's resources and your time resources regarding taking care of these kiddos?
yes.
Okay. what else is going on right now in your family life that has brought you here today?
Well, my wife is gonna need surgery again. Repair something that she had done in 2020 and then redone in 2021, so. It's, her health is not the best right now.
Is it fair to say that she's over 39?
Yes.
Okay. You have a statement that you
Yes.
would like to, that you prepared, that you'd like to read to Judge Boyd.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and read?
All right, well, before you read that,
Yes, ma'am.
let me just tell you, because I always like for people to be on track. These are my issues, right? She's on probation for DWI third. She's pled true to another DWI.
Yes.
Now, a lot of what I do, one depends on if I continue her, obviously she needs inpatient treatment because outpatient treatment isn't doing it. Then the other thing is what is happening with that new number one. Does anybody know?
Well, she pled true to it.
Yes, I mean, she pled true to it, but what is the state's plans for that new number one? Is the plan to, we are going to continue with that? Is the plan, we're going to dismiss that and see what happens in this case? I mean, you all probably need to discuss that because otherwise she's going to be in limbo. Because even if I were to continue her and place her, continue on probation and say she's going to inpatient treatment, she can't leave to go anywhere. No place will accept her if she has this case pending. So what I would suggest humbly is that you all talk about that new number one to see specifically what's going to happen with that. And then, because that needs to be taken care of, because even if I were to refer her to felony drug court, they won't accept her if she has this pending case.
I humbly take your suggestion.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. On Tucker,
It's us.
A Man in His Dreams. I think I'm the only person who remembers that movie. That was a great movie. Tucker, A Man in His Dreams.
Oh, yes.
All right, let me see what page he is on. Got it. All right, so what is the update on Mr. Tucker?
Your Honor, when I spoke with Mr. Tucker this morning and my staff, the only thing that we are waiting on, which is relatively easy, is just a letter of interest, and then we're gonna schedule him for an assessment. If we get all those things done, like we talked about this morning right now, we can have them done by the end of the month.
Okay, then what we'll do is we'll recall you for the end of the month.
Sound good?
All right, so everything should be in with them, okay?
I'm getting done as soon as possible.
All right, when you say the end of the month, what do you mean though?
The
I probably shouldn't have said end of the month.
ask that, Judge, what do you mean by the end of the month?
28th is the last Thursday, Your Honor. That's the day that we do blue folders. So as long as he has everything in within the next 2.5-ish weeks, we'll count it 3 weeks. 29th, I should have an answer.
All right, so what we'll do then is we'll set it for the week of June 8th. And you need to have everything.
It'll be done before that.
All right, thank you. Ms. Ferguson, I need a recall for the week of June 8th. Oh, June 8th. All right, June 8th.
Right.
All right,
Thank
thank you. Thank you so much for coming down. Do y'all have an update for me?
Yes, Judge. We haven't,
Oh, he's discussing. Okay,
we're just gonna be running concurrently. Let's whatever you decide.
okay. Who's next?
William, take this one down.
Melania Williams. Hello, hi, morning. So today is plea deadline?
Yes,
day?
Your Honor, today's our plea deadline date. We would have to request some additional time, Your Honor. We recently got a new offer.
Okay,
So I need some additional time for Ms. Williams to consider the offer and work on some mitigation and hopefully get this worked out in the next 30 days.
all right. How old are you? 17? All right, Norma, set this for mid-June. This is the final plea
Okay.
deadline date.
Yes, Your Honor, understood. Thank you.
I can do,
That'll work good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Who's next?
it's, Ruby de la Cruz, it's 2, 1 down.
Dela Cruz? Okay, I still don't have the email.
Okay, I'll send it over.
All right, thank you.
Judge, on Ms. De La Cruz, we're set for discovery. I just conferred with the state and it looks like we're still missing a couple of items. I gave them a USC. And then she has 2 cases pending.
Mhm.
And on the other case, it does also look like I'm missing a surveillance.
Okay. All right, Norma, give me a reset date. This is your final discovery date, 45 days.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know what you were handing me. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My gosh, it's going slow again.
Find out.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
It is. Yes, page 1. Yeah.
All right. Just one second. Let me see if Odyssey is back. Thank you. All right, Gabriel Diaz. Who's the attorney for Gabriel Diaz? So is y'all Odyssey still down?
It's still, yeah. So then structure.
All right, where's Mr. Diaz? Are y'all ready? Nobody's ready on Gabriel Diaz? Okay, they're not ready. Who's next?
Yeah, Gabriel, do you? Judge Sullivan. I thought it was only lunch. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're ready, Judge.
All right. All right, what's happening on this case?
Your Honor, Mr. Diaz has been evaluated twice
Mhm.
by 2 different psychologists, one in Bear County for Bear County and one in Kerrville for Medina County.
Mhm.
Both of them have determined that he's incompetent to stand trial. And we are waiting for his competency to be regained so he can stand trial here and also stand trial in Medina County.
All right, so this needs to be referred to the magistrate's court. Has it been referred to the magistrate's court?
Yes, ma'am, we just came from the magistrate's court. She's the one who,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, because I'm like, he shouldn't be up here then.
well, I agree. I don't know
No.
why they
Yeah, I have
put
no
it on
idea.
the docket, but
All
we
right,
are.
so when are you set, next setting in magistrate's court?
We are not, Judge.
Okay,
But to my knowledge, the only setting I've had since magistrate court is with you.
okay,
Judge, if I may.
Yeah.
I believe that when he's found incompetent, I came from the magistrate's court. When he's found incompetent, he needs to be restored to competency.
no,
before
I
he can-
understand that. My thing is, usually there's a date, because when somebody's found incompetent, you can't just put somebody in limbo. They have to have hearings. And I believe it's 120 days in some instances, in some days it's 90.
Still
So
go down and
there
check.
should be a setting. No, I mean, that's fine. What I'm gonna do, Norma, recall this in 120 days.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, September 1st.
Perfect, Judge.
All right, and if for some reason competency is not restored by that time, just let us know beforehand.
I will.
For some reason Odyssey is down, so I can't see anything.
Oh,
All
no problem.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who's next? All right, Cruz Tovar. What page is he on?
Page 5, 6 down.
All right, are you okay? All right. Court is calling 2026 CR 003-571, State versus Cruz Tovar. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Roberto Vargas for the defendant, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Tovar? Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Tovar, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tovar, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tovar, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 months in the Bexar County Jail under 1244 and an $800 fine. Did you understand that to be your plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offer states 1 in attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. We respectfully ask that the court will accept the agreement that we have with the state.
All right, this home, where you were, is that your mother's home? Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 8 months in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Maria Cristina Ramirez without her consent. There's to be no residing residence. And the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Right. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. You're going to have to make better decisions, understand? And when you are released from custody, make sure you get that checked out, because sometimes there's damages behind that, all right?
Say something?
Sure.
What's that?
Mhm.
I'm actually in Reds because I was denied the proper treatment.
Mhm.
I went to the hospital to
Mhm.
get X-rays. You did MRIs, CAT scans. Whatever they found in those results of those X-rays and scans, wanted to give me liquid morphine and Teradol.
Mhm.
So as he said, they didn't tell me what was wrong, but I know that something had to be wrong for them to give me what they gave me.
Okay.
But that being said, the hospital told me to let this unit know when I started feeling the same symptoms that got me to the hospital in the first place. Yesterday, I tried to do that, and I'm in Reds. And I just want to let that be known that I'm not getting the proper care that I need. And that's only because they don't want to. And it's not because I'm being disrespectful. You can look up I've never been written up for any disciplinary hearing, nothing like that. I'm respectful to all these guards.
Mhm.
And I'm in Reds because I needed help.
Okay. So this is what I'm going to tell you. The time that you've been sentenced, if you're in general population, usually the deputies, the sheriff's offices will give you 2 for 1. So every day you serve, you'll get credit for 2. Normally, when you're in red, it's day for day time. But what I can tell you, I'm not over how much time they give you outside of the day for day time, okay? But when you're released, you'll need to check that out. And of course, you can file whatever thing you want to file. If you want a civil attorney, you can take care of that on that end, okay? All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Maybe excuse you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
Thank you, you too. All right, who else? Yeah. I hear you. I always figure there's more to the story. But I do research. Okay, so Odyssey is just playing games today. Righty, who's next?
Trisha, add page 1 down.
Patricia Adams.
Since this is supposed to be a compliance hearing, I am asking for a reset.
Okay. All right, let me. All right, when would you like it recalled?
Thursday will be great, Judge.
All right, Miss Adams, we're gonna recall you for Thursday, and it will be by Zoom. So we'll see you back on May 7th.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you for your patience.
No problem, thank you.
Who's next?
Nathan Martinez, page one down.
Nathan Martinez. Hello.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Odyssey is not working, so there you go.
All morning.
Yes. And you know, we had a meeting and I asked everybody, if Odyssey goes down, what will we do? And you know what everybody told me? Oh, no, that we got backups that'll never happen. And I'm like, no.
Backups to what they don't.
Yeah. Alrighty, yes.
Okay, Judge, we're set today, as you know. However, we received from the state, thank you, Thursday, a new DNA report.
Okay.
So this, she was just handing me her notes to make
Oh,
sure I didn't,
okay. I thought it was the report.
make sure I didn't forget anything.
Yes.
And then Friday, witness statements from witnesses that met with the DA, I guess Thursday or Friday, that had never been interviewed by police before. So considering the severity of this case, and then also
And we don't have the forensic packet.
the DNA, in addition to the new report, the report itself is dated February, but we got it Thursday. Then also we still don't have the DNA forensic packet. And then the excuse me, the body worn cameras. I'll let Suzanne address the body worn
Yes,
cameras issue, 'cause
The marshal's actually arrested Mr. Martinez. We do not have his report and we do not have his body worn camera. Megan is able to get some of that to me today. Now she says that it's similar to what the SAPD body worn camera said, but we don't know that. We've not seen it. We've not read the report. And so, you know,
This is what I want you all to do. I want you all to go in a room or wherever y'all need to go. And whatever is missing, find out when it will be delivered.
Judge, I guess so, because we've already conferred about it, so just so
Okay.
the court is clear
Sure.
on it. So the DNA, there were 3 swabs that were taken from a crime scene. Okay, so there's 3 different reports. 2 of them were turned over to defense in advance of the last setting that we had in January.
Okay.
During a meeting in preparation for trial this week, on Thursday, when I was meeting with the DNA analyst, he informed me of the existence of this 3rd report. So I received that from him on Thursday and then immediately forwarded it to defense.
Okay,
for
let's
the
do this.
review.
Let's go on the record. So it'll
Okay.
be on the record. All right, the court is calling.
It should be under 2024 CR 2564, Judge.
Okay. 2024 CR 2564 State versus Nathan Martinez. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Suzanne Kramer for Mr. Martinez.
Charles Buck from Mr. Martinez.
And you, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so off the record, the state was just explaining the DNA, but could you explain it since we're on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. So in this case, there were 3 DNA swabs that were taken under SAPD case number 2318-3729. Those swabs were sent over to the Bexar County Crime Lab. There are 3 different forensic DNA reports associated with those swabs. 2 of the reports were turned over to defense in advance of the last setting that we had in January of 2026. During a trial preparation meeting with the expert witness on Thursday of last week, he informed me that there was an additional report regarding DNA, and he provided that to me on Thursday, and I immediately sent it over to defense counsel for their review.
All right, so with the DNA report on Thursday, you were only made aware of that when?
On Thursday. So the date on that is going to be April 30th of 2026.
Okay. And that's just the one DNA report?
Correct.
All right, and that's only all the DNA reports, is that correct? Just from what she said?
As far as we know, and just for the record, Judge, that DNA report actually did have a date on it of February 26th, but the state, for whatever reason, didn't receive it till the 30th.
And so regarding that, Judge, I believe the reason for that is because technically the swab was taken from a crime scene where the defendant was shot himself and was considered a complainant in that case. And so there was no cooperation in that investigation, so the case was not turned over. There's no case pending with this defendant as a complainant, okay? And so the way that the system works, because it's tagged under that SAPD case number, it would not have come over under the SAPD case number associated with his murder charge.
And Judge, just to respond to that, back when Jason Garahan was still on the case, we had that same issue come up on some other discovery that was discovered within this other case, and then it was turned over. So they were aware that there was some of this discovery applicable to our case that was in the case where he was the complainant on already.
All right. So is there any anticipation, State, that you will be using that DNA report for anything?
Judge, I'm ready for trial today, and if we proceed to trial today, I'm fine with the court expeding that. But if the court does grant the continuance, I would ask for consideration to include it.
Yeah.
So the state is saying they will not be using that DNA.
It's just that one report though, Judge, that was turned over on Thursday, because they've had the other two.
All right,
wait.
and we'll go through each evidence that you have step by step, but the state is saying that they will not be using that DNA. Is that still going to be an issue for the defense as it relates to that specific DNA? If the state says that that report, that one report, they were not going to be using it.
Well, until we. Yes, that's still an issue.
Okay, and then the next evidence.
So then regarding when the defendant was apprehended on his 7 warrants, the US Marshals are the ones that executed those felony warrants. Judge, so when I came on the case, I was able to obtain one body worn camera from the apprehension. When I spoke with the marshals about it, they told me that from that apprehension, there was only that one body worn camera that existed. And so I did turn that over to defense. Now, where the issue lies is that I've been unable to obtain any reports from the US Marshals. Okay, I did issue a subpoena to them, and I did just email them and ask them if anything is in existence, how fast they would be able to get that to me. And they, obviously the court is aware because TUI governs the federal government. They said that they're trying to obtain authorization and get it to me by the end of today.
All right, and then anything else?
And then on Saturday, I was made aware that regarding the crime scene where the defendant was shot, there is one body worn camera from a sergeant that made the scene, and that was not turned over to me. I was not aware that it existed prior to Saturday. He tried to send me a link so that I could view it and download it. But the link that he sent me, I was unable to access it. So I did email him back and tell me that he needs to get it to me, and I've not received a response from him.
All right, so that's the only discovery?
That's the only discovery that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
All right, so where you say the crime scene where he was shot, is that in any way related to
Yes, Judge.
the what he's on trial for?
Very much.
Okay. All right, so this is what I want everyone to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you all come back at 2. And I want to see where you all are with regards to this evidence. And then I'll make a ruling on whatever
And the other evidence, Judge.
the other evidence.
Well, I led with the fact that we got on Friday, interview notes from the state of interviews they did with witnesses. And those were the first time those witnesses were interviewed.
Okay.
So that's new information to us that our our investigator hasn't had a chance, whether or not that we want our investigator to re-interview them, to talk to them, those types of things. And then the forensic DNA packet in its entirety, that was kind of part of the DNA.
All right, so I'll have you all come back.
Okay,
Yes.
if I could just respond real quickly. So regarding those witness statements, those Those witnesses did make statements to police officers on the scene. There was nothing that deferred for that. So, but I get what he's saying about if they want to re-interview. And then regarding the DNA package, I received that today and I'm gonna turn it over to them once they provide me a mechanism for that.
Okay. All right. So I'll have y'all come back at 2.
Okay,
All right. Thank you. All right. And Deputy Laura, if you'll put a hold on him. All right, who's next?
Derek Lopez, can you swipe for down?
Derek Lopez. All right, Mr. Bach, what is happening with Mr. Lopez?
I believe today's our plea deadline day, Judge.
Yes.
And we have not received a plea that we're willing to accept. So at this point, we're asking the court to move us to the trial docket.
All right, if you will, how long do y'all expect this trial to last?
Judge, this one would just guilt innocence, it would be about 3 days.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson. 4-day jury trial setting, criminal trial division.
Do the June 23rd.
Is that good for you, counsel?
No, I'm out until July the 3rd.
All right. Set it for the second week in July.
Thank you, Judge.
What date?
14th.
That's perfect.
All right, we'll be back on July 14th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Or downstairs? Or you-
Oh, he has a
I'll take it up
miscommunication.
front.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Six on the second floor. Thank you. Copy did. Okay.
Now I just took it off at my house and then keep grabbing on the way out. I'm just gonna. I'll run it.
All right, anyone else ready?
Maria Bravo, page 4 from down.
Maria Bravo,
Good morning, Mayor.
good morning. Hello. So you're late. Why are you late?
So this week on my end about the day, I work a lot, so I just got to.
All right, you need to make sure you're on time, okay? All right, so where are we on the PTD?
Yes, Your Honor, we signed the PTD application at the last setting. We got the contract back. The client has signed the contract and that was emailed over to the retail diversion department. I believe we're just waiting on her to do her orientation.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a PTD date. All right, June 4th. Once you sign a reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, who's next?
It is. Raimundo Gonzalez. On page 5, one down.
Raimundo Gonzalez. All right, court is calling 2026 CR 002654, State versus Raimundo Gonzalez Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Prater for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez.
And are you Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
That is correct, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Gonzalez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State proceeding as presented.
Yes, Judge, we are.
Mr. Gonzalez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
in my opinion, he is.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Mr. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a US citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain agreement with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, this looks like 149 days. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 149 days under 1244. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense and state?
It is, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the document? I'm sorry, did you review the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph?
Ma'am.
Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and rules upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
Judge Group stakes are number one, including all patents.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will sentence you to 149 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it
Yes,
and sign it?
yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, you're gonna have to start doing better choices, right? There are plenty of places that can help you with any type of drug addiction you may have. But if you don't reach out for the help, it's not gonna be available, okay?
I understand, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck
Your
to
Honor,
you.
well, one request from
Yes.
defense counsel. He does have 149 days credit, Your Honor. We're asking the court to make a finding that the judgment is satisfied in this case.
All right, the court will find that the judgment is satisfied.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a nice morning, David. Thank you.
Okay. David Waller. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 015623, State versus David Waller. And can I have the parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Bridget Garza for defense.
And are you Mr. Waller?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Waller, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Waller, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Correct.
All right, you're charged with evading arrest, detention with a vehicle as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. I'm sorry, it's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 years up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? You're gonna have to speak up.
Correct. Yes.
All right, if you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Waller, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? That's either yes or no. If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's $1,000 fine, no application for community supervision. The state recommends deferred adjudication. This will run current with 2025 CC 010967. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
State defense?
It is, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, the driver's safety course, and cognitive thinking course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
And to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
State offer states one in attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? This document.
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. We're asking the court to follow the recommendation of the ADA. And the state of Texas knows that I'm going to be asking for a reduction in the fine for $1,000. He does have a full-time job and he has 2 minor children that he needs to support. He's also a reservist in the Army. He was not raised or he was not born here in San Antonio. He's from Nashville. And he's resided here for a few years. And so he does support his 2 young daughters that reside here in Texas, in San Antonio. So we're asking the court to either probate the full fine and also to reduce the minimum supervisory fees.
All right, so why did this all occur? What's going on in your life at this time?
Well,
And when I say at this time, I mean during the time of the offense.
Tell her what you told me.
Long story short, moved to Texas, out of my home. That being said, I did not know that the police officer was directly behind me. However, I did see the police officer pretty much waiting on the opposite side of the parking lot. I was in the garage. So when I pulled out, I needed to see someplace else. And so my car got towed before I was having driver's license. I didn't want to pick up because it's me putting my fiance here. So, and I live not even a mile down the street from this experience. That being said, I was just trying to go home and hopefully my thought process was he'll put me over in front of the house, give me a ticket, horrible story. But
Okay. And are you still a reservist? And they know about this offense? I mean, they do, are they going to?
well, my contract is expired. My contract is expired next year, 2027. So it depends on how this goes. Renew my contract.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. It's going to be $1,000 fine, probated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs or the patch, 2 years deferred adjudication, 100 hours community service restitution. 50 hours will be deducted upon completion of parenting classes. The remaining 50 hours will be deducted upon completion of the driver's safety course. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? Clean? Okay. All right. Probation, do you believe there's a need for a TAP evaluation? All right. So anything else, probation?
No.
Anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
So I don't know how, because I have to get my birth certificate. After I get my birth certificate, as far as driving schools, I'm getting pulled over.
I'm sorry, what?
As far as getting like a temporary license, so I won't have to go, so I can actually go to work. Is there anything I can do for that?
Well, what I can tell you, part of the law as it relates to driver's license, it depends on how long you've been in San Antonio as a resident, whether or not that Tennessee license will transfer. But as far as getting your birth certificate, you can go online and get that. I think they still do that. I think it may have gone up. I think when I did it, it was $45 or something. And I only did that because I like to hold on to the original. So are they asking you for a birth certificate at the?
They're asking me for a birth certificate and to show proof that I paid the court fee and half for 1 day or something. When they suspended the license about 4 years ago, I would go to court to show proof of insurance. That was the reason why I told them that. I went to court to show proof of insurance, so I have to pay a fine to get my license reinstated, but I never paid that fine. So there's a fine for that, and then like I didn't know my license.
Let me just tell you, well, let me finish sentencing you, then we're going to address that. So did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Now, with regards to your license from Tennessee, I don't know if that shows up suspended or not. Now, I do know they've changed where you can get your driver's license. You have to have some kind of star or something on your license. I don't know if that's for
The real ID.
every state or just southern states, but it would seem to me if you have the star on your license from Tennessee, you'll be able to take that as opposed to a birth certificate. Or do they ask for birth certificates now for?
Either birth certificate or US passport. That's what I explained to him. First thing he needs to do is he needs to get his birth certificate and then go down to the DMV and they'll tell him exactly what the requirements he needs. And if he has to pay the outstanding citation in Nashville, then that's what he needs to do. But I would start there with your birth certificate and then go to the DMV and see what other requirements they need.
You know what else I would do? We can go off the record. This is what I would do. You're a reservist. I would contact whoever has the veterans in Tennessee, their veterans treatment court there, and tell them you need some help getting your license in Texas. Or either contact the veterans treatment people here, and they'll tell you specifically where you need to go to get your birth certificate, probably sooner. So if you want to talk to Herman, he would probably be able to give him the resources and direct him specifically where he needs to go. All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Bridget Guerrero, Brittany Guerrero, page 4 at the bottom.
Brittany Guerrero.
She's not here, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
All right, just 1 second. All right, court is calling 2026 CR 00256 State versus Brittany Nicole Guerrera for the state.
Megan Galloway for the state.
Defense.
Jimmy Callahan.
All right, this was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 11:14 a.m. The defendant has not made an appearance. Deputy, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. She is not in the hallway.
All right, defense, any contact?
Only in the beginning.
All right, state.
Tim Bond first.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant, remand your client without bond.
Be excused.
Yes,
Thank
thank you. Who's next?
Saldana, page 34.
Miss Ciel, Saldana, Lindsay Shaw.
I think they might be in the hallway because I was just talking.
All right, who's next?
Robert Rodriguez, page 10, yeah, it's an NTR.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 5668 State versus Richard Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced
Megan Galloway for the state.
for the defense?
Roger Bettis, Your Honor.
And are you Richard Renee Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
All right, are you the same Richard Rodriguez III who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 5668 for the offense of assault family second offense on June 20th, 2024 for a period of 6 years?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Richard Rodriguez III, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of December of 2024, February, March, and April of 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead, true or not true?
And violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Richard Rodriguez III, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
And we waive and abandon the remainders, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objections.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to 4 and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty,
Yes, sir.
and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, sir.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 4 and 4?
Yes, sir.
Is there, then the court will find 4 and 4 true? Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It's for the court to grant the state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt against the defendant, revoke his community supervision, sentence him to 6 years in the prison, and the state will take into consideration cause number 2026 PF 15658.
And that's actually not the agreed term, but
Oh.
the concept is what the DA would prefer, and the probation also has a suggestion.
All right.
So if I may, this is Mr. Rodriguez's first MTR. He's on deferred. He hadn't had any contact with the victim at all since the date of this particular offense. In the year of 2024, when he's placed on deferred, he was doing well. He went to the lifetime inpatient program, completed that successfully. He's completed the outpatient program successfully. In 2025, he then ran into some financial difficulties. He's been living stable since 2026 at this Christian ministry home. In 2025, he was a little bit sporadic and short of money, so that's why he didn't get into the BIT program and failed to report, but he was working at Denny's in 2025. And then in 2026, he's also obtained employment late 25 and 26 in Long John Silver's. He is the father of 3 kids. He is involved in their life. The reason for this was he had a vape pen in him when he was caught jaywalking, and that's why he's here today. He hadn't had any alcohol since the date of this offense, which was partially the reason for us beginning this process in the criminal justice system. The probation office is requesting or suggesting that that he would benefit from substance abuse treatment, and the SATF program would be a good one. And so we also think that that would be a good idea, or maybe a relapse program lifetime, or if
Why is he not reporting? Like, it's easy to pick up the phone and call somebody, or is he saying he didn't have a phone during that time period, or like, why didn't he report? That, I mean, that's the easiest thing to do.
Right, ma'am.
Like, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. So you've been missing, so why didn't you report?
Honestly, ma'am, I put some expectations on myself. Miss Carrie Brown, she was telling me that I had to get my battery prevention classes done. I know that I didn't have them done. I just started getting anxiety, have some fear of just going and not having my stuff done. And I just didn't end up going. And I accept it, and completely sorry. I'm not asking for mercy and grace today, if I can have that.
But I mean, here's the problem. You've been missing for a long time. And based upon, and correct me if I'm wrong, counsel, the only reason you're before me is because you had a vape pen, so you got arrested, and that's how you ended up before me. Otherwise, we still wouldn't have seen you.
I was going to turn myself in eventually. I was talking to a lawyer with my pastor, and I was going to eventually turn myself in. Unfortunately, this is how it happened. I don't know if it was divine intervention or what, but it definitely did humble me. Being in Barry County is very, very tough, and I'm missing my children. My 12-year-old son wants to commit suicide, and it's because I've lived a life of being a drug addict. I did methamphetamine for 13 years. I've been clean for 2.5 years since the last offense. I've been clean from alcohol, and then I had a small hiccup of a debt, and just trying to incorporate life with the ministry and with my family. It is very, very hard, man. It's very, very hard, especially growing up in a household where drugs were, I was used to it, you know, and it was just regular. First time I did cocaine was I was 9 years old, you know, so I do definitely need help, and Lifetime did definitely help me out, and I didn't.
But isn't one thing about Lifetime and being there, it's like accepting responsibility and making amends. And part of accepting responsibility is reporting.
Right now, I know that the law has no mercy, but I'm asking you in the name of Jesus, because.
All right, so here's the thing. Don't put Jesus on me. Here's the thing about that, and this is what I'm going to tell you. The law, there's supposed to be a separation of church and state, right? So you're saying, hey, on Jesus, you know, I need you to do A, B, and C. I'm not allowed to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Even though I'm a Baptist, guess what? When I'm on the bench, I'm not supposed to be a Baptist. On the bench, I'm just looking at the law and trying to make decisions that will protect the community if I continue somebody and rehabilitate. That's it.
I'm pleading with you. I'm just pleading.
Okay. Any questions?
Can I see the court?
We would just ask if in the alternative, it could be a same, you know, a term that is a lot less than what is available to the court.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, so when you were placed on probation, you had provided, or I guess, were you working at Denny's before you were placed on probation, or?
I still had to look for a job.
Okay, and so the Denny's that you, okay, and so this 1125 South San Zamora address, is that where you were living before you were placed on probation or after?
After I was placed on probation.
Okay. And so you were placed on probation and then that was in 2024 and you reported from, I guess, June of 2024 until December of 2024. Does that sound about right to you?
Yes.
Okay. And regarding lifetime recovery, did you do inpatient or outpatient?
I did both.
You did both?
Patient and then outpatient. Whenever I got out, I did 3 months.
Oh, okay.
This one.
And so you stated, I guess, once you left, when did you get out of lifetime recovery? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Was it closer to that December mark or closer to when you were placed on probation?
Sometime in 2024.
Okay, but do you remember, was it like June, July of 2024 or like November, December 2020?
I can't remember what's like that. It was whenever I was discharged, then I went over there, did inpatient for
Okay.
45 days. And then I got out and I did 3 months outpatient.
Okay. And then after that, then that's where you have the issues reporting. Is that correct?
No, ma'am, I was actually reporting after I got out.
After you got out, for
Yeah.
how long?
I'm not too sure.
Okay. And then I guess as part of the terms of your probation, you were supposed to be having UAs, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so you did report for 2 UAs, do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that would have been after you got out of lifetime recovery, right?
Yes,
And then you non-report in December. And so you stated to the court that you had been sober for how long?
From what? From alcohol, from my last mishap.
Okay, so when you were placed on probation, are you saying that that's the last time that you had consumed alcohol?
No, ma'am. Whenever I got arrested, for the charge,
Uh-huh.
that was the last time.
Okay,
Yeah, because before prior to that, I was sober for 4 months
okay,
before any mishaps, and then I drank, and that's what happened.
okay.
Yeah.
But then, so you're saying that you were just sober from alcohol, not from THC or marijuana, is that correct?
No, ma'am. I was sober from all of that. Yeah, but alcohol is the main problem that I had with myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess my question to you is that or I don't know if I'm misunderstanding you, but if you're sober, then why are you having THC pens in your pocket?
Right. That just barely happened right before I had crossed the street and jaywalking. Yeah.
Okay, so are you saying that you relapsed or?
Yeah, I relapsed.
Okay, so you
And
had,
from a dad, from something from a smoke shop. I'm not trying to justify it.
okay, but it's a dab, that's marijuana, right? Everyone knows that, right? Illegal, right?
Well, yes.
And especially when you're on probation, you're not supposed to be consuming illegal substances, correct? Okay. We pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any further
We
questions?
just asked that if you could consider, within the range on the lower end, if you decide to move in that direction.
All right. I just don't think you're appropriate to be continued. I mean, you've been missing for a very long time. And the only reason why you're in front of me now is because you were arrested. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Believe it or not, I was going to turn myself in eventually, because I know it was just a matter of time before I get caught up.
Let me just tell you, anytime you know there are motions to revoke out there, you can't ignore the problem, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding 4 and 4 true. The court is going to grant the motion, revoke, find you guilty. And what is his prior criminal history? Does anyone know?
Judge, if you give me 1 second.
Sure. The court is taking in consideration 2026 PF 15658. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. And I previously ordered no unsupervised contact with minors.
So just regarding this mystery visa to have misdemeanor, assault, family violence and, terroristic.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled, and I'll request the therapeutic community? And he will receive credit for any time served for successful inpatient treatment. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, because there's an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question on that, you need to speak to the attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. All right. Are you all ready on Alejandra Almazan?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, Mr. Gooten, come back up, Judge.
I mean, sure. Well, they're offering her probation on this new case, or is she just applying for
We're,
probation?
we're running it concurrently with whatever you decide, Judge.
Okay, yeah, I don't need him to come back up unless you just want him back up.
Judge, I'd just kind of like to give a little bit more perspective than what I can do. 3 minutes.
Oh, no, no, no. Just 1 second. All right, so we're back on the record in 2022 CR 7545, State versus Alejandra Almazan.
Yes.
Could I have parties reannounced?
Brandon Prater for the state.
Ted Wood representing Ms. Almazan.
And you're Miss Almazan?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just 1 moment. She entered a plea of true to violation of condition number 1. The court is finding that true. Probation. Has she ever been referred to felony drug court? Okay.
I do not that she has, Judge.
All right, this is what the court will do. Under that cause number, the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include the following: in custody. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then follow TAP recommendations. And this is to run concurrent with 2026 CR 005580. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing in that cause number?
But Judge, what is the term of community supervision the court is imposing?
No, no, no. This is the motion to revoke. So she's already on probation.
No, Judge, no. Nothing further to that.
Anything?
Nothing
further
from the
to
state, Judge.
that? Probation, anything else that you would recommend? Just 1 second. I have to put this in Odyssey.
Understood.
All right, next we're proceeding on 2026 CR 005580, State versus, oh, well, it's the same person.
Yes,
And you all are the same parties. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
All right.
Got you to change it.
Counsel, have you received all discovery under that cause number?
I have, John.
And did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Ms. Almazan, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, John.
And did you sign it?
Yes, John.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, John.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, John.
Oh, off the record for a moment. So what are you all recommending for the punishment?
I was about to come to that. What's the remainder of your? How much time she have left?
So I mean, it's whatever you all want to agree for underlying a punishment. So if y'all can come to an agreement to that.
We'll do.
3 years.
But I can tell you, if you're doing 2 years, felony drug court is longer than 2 years.
Nice.
You see CJ left the other day.
No.
She retired 30 years.
Oh, that is awesome though. All right. So did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. That is a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow the plea. If the court does not follow the plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Ms. Almazan, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,400 fine. The state is recommending community supervision. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 7545. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
Defense?
It is, Judge, and I have just a little something I'd like to say about the fine.
Okay. State?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know.
Would you like to see any of the certificates?
Let me see that after I get to that part. Okay, no problem. So did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, DWI intervention, VIP, ignition interlock for the full term, Texas license suspension for 1 year and 10 days in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand? Those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations. Did you understand? All right, then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, we offer to exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
No objections, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. And state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Ms. Almazan pulled a boner. That's not legal talk, that's real talk. We're very grateful for the opportunity to have the recommendation to felony drug court. I'm somewhat chagrined that her previous attorney did not recommend it, considering to be here, you have to have 2 DWIs. That's kind of a high sign, but better late than never. So we're enthusiastic about recommendation to felony drug court. Ms. Almazan is scared. She can't do it. But when we start, we're all scared that we can't do it.
Okay. All right, you do understand you could have been killed that day, or you could have killed someone else. You understand?
Very issue. Before I found the arms, I used to be in a jail, and it was just whatever to me, but this is a little lesson learned, and I do understand that I could have hurt somebody, I will not be able to live with that, whether it's his family, kids, or mom. This is the time where I feel like I'm really learning. I'm ashamed that my grandparents just take care of my kids, that's shameful. My kids, my 2 daughters, one about this big, is me, and it's selfish of me to put my past wants before their needs or anybody else's.
So let me just tell you, people always will say with addictions, they're ashamed, but it is what it means. It's an addiction. So there's no shame in that, right? What you need to do is get help. It's sort of like when people say, I'm really ashamed I have mental health issues. There's no shame in having a mental health issue, right? So you shouldn't feel ashamed. You should just want to change, right? And you should want to do better for your children, okay? Because trust me, I think grandparents just want to be grandparents. They're supposed to be spoiling your children and then sending them back home, giving them cookies anytime they want to and saying, that's on you.
I don't want to say.
Yeah. But thank goodness they're here for you, okay? You're welcome. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. Regular random UAs. Make sure they test for alcohol. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. This is run concurrent with 2022 CR 7545. There's going to be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. In custody, there's to be an evaluation for felony drug court, and counsel, since you're in felony drug court, I know you will plead her case.
I will, Judge.
Thank you. There is to be 100 hours of community service restitution for every sober support. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied.
Thank you, Judge.
The remaining hours for every sober support meeting you complete, an hour will be deducted from your community service.
Thank you, Judge.
There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. DWI intervention course. VIP Live, ignition interlock for the full term. Or that's if she has access to a vehicle, probation, I'm sorry. If she has access to a vehicle, it will be ignition interlock for the full term. If she doesn't have access to any vehicles, then any monitoring device with an affidavit of non-driving.
Can the felony drug court impose the type of device that they choose?
Yes.
Okay. And I can give them an affidavit of non-driving.
Yes. 2-year license suspension. DWI education course. There's a $1,400 fine that will be probated.
Thank you, Judge.
Probation. Is there anything else that's needed? Do we need a TAP evaluation?
Judge, I believe you're doing a top evaluation in custody, and if she doesn't get accepted, felony drug court follow all of those recommendations.
Yes.
Do you want the DWI intervention and the DWI education?
Yes.
And that's also.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you want to do the proof of
Yes. Proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And then, Ms. Abrams, based upon what I'm reading in the police report, if we can do a mental health evaluation as well?
Don't they do that in jail under 1622?
Well, no, not, they just ask specific questions, but this is to see whether or not she would be appropriate for dual diagnosis
Or
or mental health.
ACOG or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just basing that upon the police report I reviewed, okay?
Can she do that in the 10 days?
Oh, what will end up happening, if she is accepted into felony drug court, then felony drug court will take over and they will assign whatever conditions they deem is appropriate. But counsel, please let them know that what I've read in the police report, based upon medications that she said she was taking, they need to do a mental health evaluation.
Understood.
All right. Is there anything else that you need from the court?
No, thank you for the time, for the last few days, for more, clear on my side. If I am accepted to the family jail for I am looking to be rehab, I do want help. I was gonna say, how long will I be on the family drug court?
The felony drug court is approximately, it's usually like 2 years total.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, so here's the thing. I have yet, and I think your attorney will tell you, when I was a defense attorney, I never had a client who told me my intention was to drink until intoxication, drive, and kill somebody. That never happens. But guess what? He and I both have had clients who've been charged with intoxication manslaughter, intoxication assault, because when they say you lose your mental faculties and your physical faculties, you're not thinking, hey, I could kill somebody. You're thinking, I got this, right? And you don't want that to happen, because you could kill anybody, including yourself, and then your children wouldn't have their mom, okay? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. Make sure you stay in contact with your caseworkers and everything, and stay in contact with probation, okay?
This will be the last one that you will see for any type of thing.
The attorney will tell you though, it's just 1 day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, because you're going to have temptations. And anybody, if you're out at a restaurant, because I know you're going to be in recovery, if you're out at a restaurant and you're with friends and you tell them, hey, I'm clean and sober, I can't have alcohol, and they still try to tell you it's just 1 drink, those are not your friends, okay? Okay. All right, good luck to you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you all for coming down.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, who's next?
Saldana, case 3, Korea.
Sadanya?
Let's look in real quick, have a dismissal. Thank you, Judge.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
Well, thank you. We are here, the last court setting, we had told the court we were gonna apply for pretrial diversion.
Yes.
We have done that. We received the agreement back from PTD here at the office, and I conferred with Megan today, and we had revised a few of the terms.
Okay.
So as soon as I get the corrected and updated PTD agreement, we will sign it and turn it in.
All right, Norma, I need a PTD date.
June 4th.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Who's next?
Walker, page 9 down.
Walker? Hi.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. How you been doing?
Been doing okay.
All right.
Yes, the stamp.
Are you all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
Well, actually, no, Your Honor, there are 3 unindicted cases.
Mm-hmm.
They're still waiting on lab results and the DA would like the lab results before proceeding on the MPR.
So how long do y'all think before the lab results?
The March 26th date.
It's the Ron Walker, it's possession of a controlled substance.
Oh,
And then number 1 is unauthorized use and then evading arrest detention.
Judge, I believe usually they're going, drug results come back in usually about 3 or 4 months. So I think it's March.
To confer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll let y'all confer then. Okay, thanks. All right, who's next?
At the bottom, page 2 at the bottom.
Did you have the court summary, Brent?
No, I don't. Oh. Gennaro Zavala. All right, if I could have parties, tell me what is happening with this case.
Judge, we received an offer from the state. We're not accepting it and we're just need a trial date.
How long do you expect this trial to last?
4 days.
3? Yeah, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-day jury trial date.
Yes, Judge.
Are you able to put it for next week? Counsel, you ready for next week?
No,
Okay,
I got a murder trial next week and 437 specially set.
okay.
I can do June 29th.
All right, June 29th is your jury trial date.
Thank you.
Your plea deadline date has expired. The court would not consider any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plea open to the court. Do you understand? All right, thank you.
I'll be in touch
Next.
with you. Okay.
He's on page
care.
11 down. And the defense counsel is on June.
Who is the defense counsel?
Mario Moreno.
Okay. And where's the defendant?
He did. Looks like he was on bond, Judge. Looks like he made bond or Hardin County picked it.
All right. All right, I'm not gonna grant the motion to withdraw. I mean, this is scheduled for upcoming trial.
Morning, Judge.
Morning. All right, so you all are scheduled for trial, and let me see what date. Yeah, you all are scheduled for trial on May 12th.
Yes, Judge, we're requesting a reconsider on the motion to withdraw now that the trial is no longer immediate as it was at the last setting. And just reminder to the court that we were retained, but our fees have not been paid by Mr. Elgadrab. We're not appointed counsel in this case. We believe it's in Mr. Elgadrab's best interest at this point due to the severed relationship between the attorney and client, due to his uncooperation and failure to maintain communication with us, preparation for trial, And again, we are not being paid for these services. We're asking for the court to grant the motion so that he may be appointed counsel prior to his upcoming trial.
I'm not going to grant the motion, and what I can tell you is the defendant provided documentation on November 12th that he was in the hospital. And then he was booked at the Hardin County Jail. So this is being set, and this has already been previously set for May 12th. So that's when the jury trial is. If for
Well,
some
Judge-
reason, yes.
I'm sorry, you said he provided information in November that he was in the hospital. Did he provide that directly to the court?
No, he provided it through you, and it was shown to me on the cell phone. That's what I have in the Odyssey. That on January 12th, your client informed you that he was in the hospital. So I'm denying I'm not reconsidering the motion to withdraw. So he's scheduled for jury trial on May 12th. If for some reason he doesn't show up on May 12th, then at that time, I will strongly reconsider allowing your firm to withdraw.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay. And is he at the Bear County Jail? Norma, make sure he's brought over dressed. All right, who's next? And the court is recessing at 12, so you all have 3 minutes.
Yes, page 2, 6 down, Robert Winter.
Robert Winters. Hello. All right, so has the contract for PTD been completed?
Judge, they have sent me I guess that would be the contract. And so I need to send it to him, get his signature, and then with my signature, send it back to them.
Okay, so that needs to be done today. Norma, I need a PTD date. All right, we're gonna come back on June 4th, and the contract needs to be completed by then.
I'll make sure it's done today.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Are your
you.
chickens still alive?
They are. I tell you, Boone's, they really, it's stunning. They never cease to amaze me. I can't use bolts because they know how to unscrew.
Oh, wow. All right, who's next?
Page 3, the left at the bottom, Joseph Booth.
Joseph Hooch. Hooch. Warren Wolf. That's okay. Who's next? All right, and are we ready on her case? Are you ready?
Yes, they are.
All right, so let me bring this one up, and that is Walker. So do you still need time?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so if you don't need time, I need a trial court certification of defendants. We have it. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010484, State versus Theron Walker. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Ready for the state?
Catherine Barnes for the defense.
And are you Mr. Walker? All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
No.
Are you the same Theron Deshaun Walker who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 01048 for the offense of theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000 on November 3rd, 2025 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
No.
All right, state.
Judge will be proceeding on violation of condition number 1, specifically that on or about the 26th of March, 2026, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Theron Deshaun Walker, committed the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
Judge will also be proceeding on violation of condition number 1, specifically that on or about the 26th day of March, 2026, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Theron Deshaun Walker, committed the offense of evading arrest detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. And judge will also be proceeding on violation of condition number 4, specifically that in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Theron Deshaun Walker, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January and February 2026 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Judge will waive the remaining violation.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, yeah.
All right, so Mr. Walker, so the record is clear. You've pled true to violation of condition number 1, unauthorized use of a vehicle, violation condition number 1, evading arrest detention, and violation of condition number 4. Is that correct?
No.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 1, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 1, 1, and 4? Court will find 1, 1, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, I believe the proposed agreement is to revoke the defendant, sentence him to 2 years state jail, and the state will be TICing the open cases.
And what are those cause numbers?
That is going to be 2026 PF 12846. That's the second degree felony. 2026 PF 12847. And 2026 PF 12848.
All right, counsel, is that the proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Walker, are you asking the court to follow that agreement? Are you waiving your right to appeal? Are you waiving your right to appeal? Probation, my understanding there was no restitution. I believe we had a restitution hearing. It was deemed that no restitution was due. All right, the court is going to, yes.
May I just explain something to the court? Mr. Walker, when he was granted probation, he was also serving time for juvenile offense. So he was supposed to be released in November. And he was released in January, so he did serve additional time waiting. They were hoping that the paperwork would catch up, and it never did, so he was in jail. And I believe that that might be reflected in some of his days, but I want to let you know why there was a period of time that he did not participate with probation.
All right. The court is going to revoke, find you guilty, take in consideration 2026 PF 12845. 2026 PF
846.
Oh, sorry, 846. Correction for the record, it's 2026 PF 12846, 2026 PF 12847, 2026 PF 12848. All right, and there'll be 2 years in the state jail facility. The court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, you have a limited right. I'm sorry, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, you're gonna have to start making better decisions. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself in and out of prison. You've had a rocky start because now you have a felony conviction, but there's still a chance to change things around, okay? And no more face tattoos, because when people see that, they may not want to hire you, okay? All right, good luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, the court is going on recess.